Alright, this is Andrew with Joda Home Inspections. We're doing a sewer scope today here in West Jordan. We have the camera pushed out 140 feet to the city connection. I'm about 2 feet short from dropping into the city line. I've got my camera pushed out as far as I can get it, but I wish I could drop it just a couple feet more just to see completely into the line. That is the city line that we're seeing at the end of the line, but I just can't quite get my camera around this turn. We're at 9193 Saxby Pl, and today is November 26, 2024. So this first connection point is called the nose on. That's where it goes from your lateral line into the main city line. And then it looks like it transitions immediately to PVC. Biggest thing that I found with this line is that you have a few spots where it's flat. What would be considered a belly. You never want to have standing water because waste can collect and create a blockage if it gets stuck, and then it can back up towards the house. The only way to fix bad grade is to dig it up and re-slope it. There we go, starting to drop underwater there. And this is enough that it's covering my camera head, so you know, at least 3/4 of an inch to an inch. You know, that one was less than 10 feet, but we're still holding water. And then right there you can see there was some human waste stuck in the line. And that's what can happen with a belly, is waste can't get over the hump, and then it just sits there. And eventually a lot of it will wash down, but as it builds up, it can create a blockage and then back up into the house. I would recommend getting the insurance on this line to help offset the cost if and when there is a bigger issue with it. Now we're in clay. So part of the line is a plastic line, and then part of it is clay. There's a couple baby roots on the left side creeping in. This looks like a cast iron section. I'm trying to see if there's a clean out. Usually when you have only a little piece of cast iron, it's because it's a clean out or an access point out in the yard. So far I don't see that it's opening up on the top. The issue with cast iron is it gets really rough and rusty. It can crack. That cast iron looks pretty rough. I mean, typically when I find cast iron, I recommend that it be cleaned so that it can be evaluated further. Maybe not a bad idea still, so they can have all that rust removed and see if there's any bigger issues that are concealed by the rust. But, you know, I try not to recommend expensive repairs if I don't need to, but it's tough to have that line coated. There's not really they don't charge by the foot, it's just a minimum price, and having cast iron clean can be several $100s. I'm accessing the line through a clean out in the mechanical room. This is just a little access point. I didn't find a full-size access. It's possible that there's one hidden somewhere behind furniture, but it's definitely possible that whatever one was here has been covered by drywall. I'm going to end this recording now.